What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. So guys, today we are doing a quick guide for the Cluckin Bell farm rate. I will go over everything that's important. I will go over some of the setups really fast. But the main thing is the final. We're gonna do it stealth and also solo in this video. The first thing that you will have to do is just wait for a call from Vincent. After he calls you, you can go to the yellow V on the map, go to the yellow circle, and from here everything will start. 5 setup missions and then also the final. Every time you want to start a mission, setup or final, always go to the yellow V and then you can start it from there. I just want to give some small comments on some of the setup missions. First of all, for the third one, concealed weapons, where you get your weapons and equipment. For your mission, you will have the choice between 3 gangs where you can steal the weapons. So A is always the small gang, B is kind of the medium gang, and C is kind of a private army actually. I recommend the small gang. It doesn't matter that much anyway if you're gonna do it stealth. You just need one gun with a suppressor and you have this with all of the 3 options. In this case, until now, I've always gotten the combat pistol with a suppressor for the smallest gang, so for location A, and this is perfectly fine. In the 4th setup mission, you will have to steal a getaway vehicle. It's the same system, again 3 gangs, it's actually the same 3 gangs as well. So if you steal from the same gang twice, the security will be harder in the 2nd mission. But anyway, I recommend gang B. This will give you a fast sports car. Until now, I've gotten a Dinka Sugoi or a Coil Raiden, which is perfect. The last comment that I want to make is for the last setup mission. It's called Disorganized Crime. In this mission, you go to the garage of the cartel. And you just have to make sure that you can do this mission undetected. So make sure that you either do it in stealth or that you do it by killing all the witnesses. If you don't do this, you cannot do the final in stealth. And of course, this will make it kind of more difficult and, in my opinion, less fun. You also have to clear the CCTV footage, by the way, so there is no evidence of you being there. But this mission, pretty easy. If you're doing it stealth, there aren't too many guards, also not too many guards that watch each other basically, so the cones of vision, they don't really cross, so just kill everyone with a headshot. If you do get noticed, you still have a bunch of time left, by the way, to take out all of the witnesses. I think even if you just enter from the beginning in an aggressive way and kill everyone, it's also perfectly fine. So just make sure that you don't get noticed or just do it in stealth. That's all you have to know about the setup missions. Then we can continue with the final. And the final, I have to be honest, is also a pretty easy mission. The first thing that you have to do when you start is just equip the gun with a suppressor. For each loadout there is one, so make sure that you have the right one. Take out this guy over here. Then there will be one guy on the right and then also one guy in the back, which is walking from the left to the right. Take them both out with a headshot. Normally not that difficult. Shoot the fuse box. The door will open, and then sometimes behind this door there is a guy which will then enter. Make sure that you kill this one very fast. Then on the right there will be a really long hallway with a bunch of guards, but the good thing is most of them are standing still, so it's pretty easy to take them out. There is one guard which is patrolling basically through the hallway, so back and forward. This one can be kind of dangerous. And then also one in the back that walks from the left to the right. This one is also pretty easy. So over here, just another example of this hallway. This time, no one behind the garage door, but the guard which is patrolling through the hallway was on the right. So sometimes he could also see, for example, that you killed the guy behind the garage door. So be careful for this. So one guy on the left, 2 on the right, standing still. Then I took out the guy walking through the middle. Then the guy on the left. Also the guy walking in the back. And then I was fast enough to also take out, for example, 2 guards that were just about to walk into the room over here on the left. These 2 can be tricky sometimes, so make sure that you only do it when you are sure that you have a clear shot. Then in the room on the left, one guy on the left first, then the 2 on the right, and then the one in front of you. The one on the left, by the way, he's always making a phone call. Make sure that you shoot his head and not the phone itself, because it actually happened to me once where I shot the phone and then everyone noticed me because the guy was not dead. There is also a table on the right over here. Most of the time there will be keys on that table. These keys, you can use them to open the office. I've done this raid 4 times until now, and every time I did it, I just found a key by walking by it. If you walk by it, it shows up on your map. So normally it shouldn't be an issue to find them, but they will be probably on a table somewhere. Just continue. Make sure that you kill everyone with a headshot. If they do notice you, like they did over here, if you kill them fast enough, still nothing will happen. So over here is the office. where you will need the keys that you found. But before you can actually enter this office and also enter the safe, you will have to go to the coke storages. We've already passed them. These are basically the 2 yellow dots on the map. But I like to just clear everything first so that I can move around more freely. It's up to you if you want to first take the coke and then continue. This might be faster actually, but I just like to do it like this. But it doesn't really matter because everything stays the same. So 2 coke storages, one behind this door over here. You just use the key card that we found in the last setup mission. And then over here there will be 2 guys. Doesn't matter which one you kill first, they don't see each other anyway. So just take them out with a headshot. Then you will have to open the crates. You will have to use a crowbar for this. If you stole your equipment and weapons from Gang A, you will already have a crowbar. If you didn't, you can just find a crowbar somewhere over here. It will be on one of the crates. So just open all the crates, steal everything that you can, and then go back, go to the other storage, which is in the basement over here. In the basement, there will be 3 people. Take them out in this order. Again, nothing too difficult. Like I said, this is a pretty easy stealth mission. If you have done, for example, the Diamond Casino heist before or the Cayo Perico heist before, then this will be very easy. Take everything and then just go back upstairs. After you took everything, go back to the office, or go to the office if you didn't go there before. Make sure that you have the key to open the door. And then on the right there is a PC that you will have to hack. Now you don't actually have to hack something, you just have to press right on D-pad. After this we have to find the safe code, so this is for the safe or the vault in the office, and this we will do with the hacking device that we stole in, I think, the second setup mission. The way this works is very simple. When you point it in the right direction, it will turn blue. The closer that you get, the more stripes that you will see on the screen. Now, the thing that you're looking for over here is just a PC. I think in total there are 4 or 5 PCs in this warehouse. In total we need 3 numbers, so you have to find the 3 correct PCs that you have to hack. After a while you will know the locations of the PCs, so then you can immediately kind of understand which PC the device is referring to, and then everything will go really fast. So just go up to the PC, it will hack it, and that's all you have to do. Really simple in my opinion. After you found all the 3 correct PCs, you can just look on the device and then you will see the safe code. So this is maybe something that not a lot of people understood immediately, but just look on the device. It says, for example, 710690 over here. Enter this in the vault, just the same vault that we see everywhere, for example, Cayo Perico heist, and then you're done. To exit, just shoot this fuse box over here, the gate will open, and then when you're outside, you're still in stealth. So keep this in mind. If you have done it in stealth until now, still no one knows that you're there, kind of. The alarm just went off because you opened the safe, and that's why the police came. And then outside there are also some gang members, which are, I think, protecting the warehouse from the police. But you can continue in stealth over here. So again, just kill everyone with a headshot. I think it's 4 or 5 guards that you have to kill in total. Don't try to rush it over here. I tend to kind of shoot the guards from a long distance. If you do this, sometimes you won't kill them immediately if you don't get a clean headshot. So just be careful with this. These 2 guards over here, the one on the right, I like to kill him first, then the guy on the left. And then you can enter the garage where we put the getaway vehicle in the 4th setup mission. When you're outside with the car, it's kind of obvious how you have to escape. We're next to the train tracks, so you just have to turn right and then follow the train tracks. Over here there was a police helicopter flying over the warehouse or over the farm. I wasn't sure if it was gonna notice me, but at the end I just drove under it and it didn't see me, so normally it shouldn't be an issue. The last guy that you have to kill will be over here on the left. I first thought it was a police officer and that he maybe also wouldn't notice me, but then he started shooting, so I just shot him with a headshot as well and everything was fine. Just continue following the train tracks. You will not lose the police, by the way, when you're on the train tracks, because you need to get closer to the destination to actually lose them. But when you get to this point over here, just get off the train tracks and then start following the regular road. Now, if you see any police cars on the way, just avoid them by going off the road, so just make sure that you're not in their cone of vision. And then normally, if you did everything in stealth, like I showed you guys until now, you should lose them very quickly. That's pretty much this mission, guys. Like I said, it's a very easy stealth mission if you compare it, for example, to the Diamond Casino heist in stealth, which is, I think, one of the most difficult missions in the game in stealth. Also, Cayo Perico is much harder than this, so this really shouldn't be a issue. Also, this is a mission that opens up at rank 1, so I think they also kind of designed it for people who are just starting with GTA Online. You get 500k for completing this mission. The first time that you do it as a leader, you will get a bonus of 250k. The first time that you do it with someone else as a leader, you will also get a bonus of 250k. If you do it this week, you will complete the weekly challenge. It will give you another 100k. And if you do this together with someone, not as the leader, you will get 50k every time you complete the Cluckin Bell Farm raid. The cooldown time for repeating this mission is 1 hour in real life. So guys, that's basically it. Hope it was helpful. Make sure to like, subscribe, check out the Discord server in the description, and peace out, you guys.